Hey, I want to thank you very much for attending this very short presentation. Today we're going to be talking about Google reviews and how you can take advantage of the reviews that people are writing online all the time about your business. Also, we're going to talk about this huge oversight that most companies have with Google reviews. And in a very short while, you're going to see what I'm talking about exactly with this. But it's a huge oversight, something that you can be aware and take notice and work on it to perfect your Google reviews a lot so you can get many more reviews than you're getting. And if you're not getting any, then start getting a lot of positive reviews. Also, how to deal with the negative reviews. Now, something that you're going to find out is how your company can easily increase sales by adding a completely automated Google review building program into your business. This requires a very little time on your part or even your employees' part, and you're soon going to discover what is exactly and how this program is set up in your company and practically on an automated basis, and how that can increase your sales on a daily basis. Now, in this case, by setting up this program, it's just like if Google, Yelp, and Facebook were giving you free publicity 24/7. Remember, they don't charge you any dollar for it. There's no charge for people or for having an account where people will go and type a review in either one of these three. But there's a system that requires you to know about so you can do the things perfectly and according to any of these companies, especially Google, and go by the regulations without being penalized. And then a system to also catch the bad reviews that all companies get, all businesses get from time to time. Well, without taking any more of your time, we're going to get it into this. And I'm going to invite my associate, which is going to be the person that is going to explain you the whole system and how that works and how it can benefit immediately. I mean, starting like tomorrow, your business, so you can increase your sales and return upon investment. So let's get into that right away.
Now, although you may already have all the elements of your local search strategy covered, the power of review data should not be underestimated. First, the power of customer testimonial cannot be underestimated in its influence on other potential customers. You can tell me that you're nice, and I may believe you. However, if an unbiased third party tells me you are nice, I'm much more inclined to believe it. In fact, one recent study suggests that customer reviews are the most powerful purchase influence. Another study found that 88% of consumers consult reviews before they make a purchase. And yet another study indicated that 63% of all consumers are more likely to make a purchase from a site that has customer reviews. Now, one hesitation businesses have in soliciting online reviews is the fear of receiving bad reviews. However, receiving the odd bad review is not necessarily a bad thing. Actively replying to bad reviews and looking to resolve a situation illustrates to your new potential customer that you care about your clients. A study actually found that bad reviews can increase conversion by 67%. The thing you want to avoid is having only negative reviews, and our program takes care of that. So, why are testimonials so important in an SEO strategy? In Google's pursuit to deliver the most relevant and beneficial results for local searches, they not only want to know what your business does, but they want to know how your business is perceived. Now, they do this in large part by seeing how many reviews you have and what your average customer rating is. But here is the proof that tells you how important and how crucial reviews really are. The online Google tour created by Google that illustrates the features of the new Google Maps states outright that the highest rated businesses near you will be returned when you search with local intent. That means that if you are a local consumer searching locally for a local business, the highest rated businesses will be returned first. Additionally, with Google, Content is king, and adding user-generated content on your site or on Google through Google reviews is a great way to add new, fresh, and unique content. Now, the quality and quantity of reviews on Google is one of the most important ranking factors for local SEO. And when a person scans the search results for a local product or service in Google, the business listings with positive star ratings present a greater credibility and naturally receive more clicks. If your search results shows a 4.5 star rating with 18 reviews and your competitors' listings shows less, that's strong social proof that your product or service is trustworthy. So let's go over our customer feedback and Google review program so you have a better understanding of how you can dominate your territory. First, let's talk a little bit more about why we focus primarily on Google reviews. Now, the reason Google reviews is always our first focus is because obviously Google is by far the #1 go-to search engine, and Google has put their Google review link in the forefront. So it's a lot easier to find. Now, what that means is it's a lot easier for your customers to post positive and negative reviews. And we also know that reading reviews is in the zeitgeist. I mean, more and more people are reading reviews every single day before they make a decision of who they're going to do business with. Google reviews are also seen when people are going to Google Maps. Google has added the review to their algorithm to determine Google placement. So even beyond the reason of knowing that people are going to read these reviews, it's important to have positive Google reviews because it's going to improve your Google placement. 87% of Americans have a Gmail account, and Google is by far the #1 go-to search engine, as we said before, and that makes Google reviews the most seen and read reviews online. And if you are a business owner and you do not drive your happy customers to post positive reviews, you'll end up with negative reviews. And that's what happens specifically in the appliances and the electronics industry. If you leave it to chance, that's when you could have a bunch of positive reviews and then you have a couple of people go leave negative reviews, and it lowers your overall Google rating. Now, not only are actual reviews important, but more stars equal more customers. 92% of consumers use a local business if it has 4-star star rating or higher. 72% of consumers use a local business if it has a 3-star rating or higher. 27% 2-star rating or higher. And only 13% of consumers will use a local business if it only has a 1-star rating or higher. So again, it's not just about having reviews. It's about having the most reviews and the most 4- and 5-star positive Google reviews. Now let's go over our program. Here's how our program works. Once you sign up, you're going to receive an email that will have a link in it. You just slide the link over to your desktop, and that creates a desktop icon. Anytime you have a customer in the store, when they are cashing out at the register, you just click on the desktop icon, and it opens up your desktop portal. Now, all you need to do in this portal is just enter the customer's cell phone number and hit send. Once you do that, the customer will then receive a text within seconds that says, "Thank you for doing business with us. Please click here and tell us how we did." When the customer clicks that link, the feedback page opens up on their phone. Now, this feedback page is completely customizable. You can ask any questions you like, but some of those questions are, who was your salesperson? Was your salesperson helpful? How likely are you to refer a friend? How did you hear about us is another great question. Something so simple, but it can allow you to better quantify what advertising is working and what isn't. And I'm going to go over that in a little bit more detail. And then at the bottom, you just ask for a star rating. If the customer chooses between 1 and 3 stars, a page just opens that says, "Thank you for your feedback." If they choose 4 or 5 stars, they're automatically redirected to post a Google review directly to your Google page online. So once we redirect them there, they just choose their star rating and then post their review. We also have a feature where after they've left positive feedback and posted a review, you can also send them a quick follow-up text that says, "Thank you for your positive feedback. Please click here to share us on Facebook. Now, this is a great way to not only increase your Facebook shares, but to also increase your Facebook likes, because we're going to get the like at the same time. But when the customer clicks the share, a page will open up on their phone. It will be your custom post for whatever you would like to share. And when the customer clicks share, it will share that on their Facebook page. Now, the average Facebook person has over 217 friends. So each one share equals a possible Facebook engagement of about 217, 220. Now, on that original feedback page, there's a couple of other things that we can do. Again, this is the original feedback that the customer's getting. When we ask them how likely are they to refer a friend, if your customer chooses very likely, we can send them an immediate email that says, "We love customers like you. Thank you for saying you would refer a friend or family. Did you know that we have a referral program?" And then in this short email, we'll just review with them whatever your current referral program is. And then when the customer clicks the link to share a friend or family, it just opens up a page either on their desktop or on their smartphone, where we're just going to ask them to refer a couple of people. When they're finished filling this in and referring their friends or family, when they hit submit referrals, this gets sent directly to your store manager so that your store manager can then follow up with these referrals. Another question that we ask on that original feedback that has been very, very effective, and I mentioned it a little bit before, was, how did you hear about us? Now, this can save you thousands of dollars a month, all depending on how much money you're spending on advertising. But just one simple question, we're going to ask the customer, how did you hear about us? And then we're going to give the customer the options of every different type of advertising that you're doing. So whether you're doing TV, radio ads, print ads, and if you're doing several different kinds of print ads, we're going to include those. Drive-by, previous customer, friend or family referral, social media, Google search, whatever it is. And this way, at the end of the month, on your monthly report, you're going to get a report that shows you exactly how many people were sent an invitation, meaning how many people went through the portal, how many people actually left feedback, and then how many new Google reviews you got. Below that, it's going to show you as a percentage how people answered your question to how did you hear about us. So in this example, 4% came from TV, 25% from radio, 28% from friend and family, which is fantastic, 20% by drive-by, et cetera, et cetera. So again, this is going to show you at the end of the month what advertising is working and what isn't. Now, if you are somebody that owns multiple locations, this is very important, because you may find that TV is working great for one of your markets, but then you see in another market it's not working so well. So instead of buying media the same thing for all your stores, maybe you mix it up and, again, better quantify what's working and what isn't. Now, everything I've showed you is completely automated. We take care of 100% of everything we showed you. Your only responsibility is to invest an additional 3 seconds into every sale and make sure that you enter the customer's cell phone number into the portal. That's it. We handle everything else. In fact, all the customer feedback and Google reviews and everything else you need is sent to you via email. We want to send it to you a place where you already are. You're already checking your email. Because this information is important in real time, we want to send it to where you already are looking. So we can send it to your store managers. We can send it to your sales team. We can send it, if you have a call center, we can send the information to a call center. Obviously, the business owner can get a copy, a VP. Anyone you deem important in that information loop, we can make sure that they get an email with all the real-time feedback and Google reviews. So let's look at those reports real quick. This is what a feedback report looks like. And again, you're going to get these in real time. So anytime there's a positive one or negative feedback, you guys will get that. And the nice part about this is the positive feedback is overwhelming. 90 some odd % of your feedback will be positive, and that is great. I mean, what a lot of people do is they track that positive feedback so they can reward their sales team. They can let their sales team know who's doing a good job and so forth. But this negative feedback, even though it's only going to be 1 to 5%, this information is crucial because you want to make sure that as it comes in that you tackle these things immediately. A lot of times you can take this negative feedback and turn this customer around, make sure that you haven't lost a repeat customer. You'll also receive anytime there is a positive Google review that's posted, or if there's a negative Google review is posted. And hopefully we're going to filter out as many negative reviews as possible. But anytime there is a review that is posted, you will receive an email to let you know that it is there. You'll also receive a daily report that's going to show you how many people were entered into the portal. Now what this is for is it's just something that should be glanced at each day. You want to make sure that you make it a mandatory step for your sales team. They've got to invest that additional 2 or 3 seconds and enter the customer cell phone number into the portal. It's a very easy step, but this is how you're going to know if they're actually doing it. At the end of each day, you'll get a report and you just click on it. You'll open it up. It'll show you exactly who was entered into the portal and at what time and how many people.
So there it is, a whole system, easy to set up for you, easy to manage, all the reports coming to you on a monthly basis, or the emails being set up automatically, being sent to the clients or customers for them to just respond into your reviews, and getting reviews on Google, on Yelp, on Facebook, letting their friends know about your business and how such a good deal they did with you, etc. Perfect plan with a very low price, introductory price that we're having now. Now, the next step for you, if you like this system, which I'm sure you would find it very easy, is just to give me a call on the screen down below here, or just send me an email, write me an email saying what will be your best time for you to be contacted, so we can help you set up the system for you. It's basically as easy as that. It won't require any more of your time. Initially, there will be a couple of questions that I have to ask you so I can do the whole setup in a very efficient basis, but that's all it requires. Once it's done, it gets running and running whole year, 365 days a year, and that would be no problem. It's a basically hands-off system, except for the few seconds that it takes for you to click on your computer or your mobile site to send the first message to your client and get more clients and get more reviews that way. Okay, I hope to see you or talk to you very soon. And this is Sergio again, signing off. Talk to you soon.